Welcome back to the journey of an ARC student. In this episode, Angelina, our aspiring analyst in Hong Kong's wealth management industry, shifts gears from planning to execution. With her strategic case for research and CEW blueprint in place, Week 5 is all about one thing: building a real research engine that can power a publishable dossier. In Week 3, Angelina forged her strategic case for research. In Week 4, she learned to build evidence-backed arguments using the CEW block. But now in Week 5, she turns all of that into a working system. Her job is no longer just to find a few sources. It's to construct a repeatable research engine that can run at scale. A professional analyst doesn't rely on luck or scattered Google searches. They follow a disciplined workflow that turns raw questions into structured, documented insights. This week, Angelina learns the 3 components of that engine: advanced search, rapid source analysis, and building a robust evidence locker. Now we step into today's workshop where she puts it all into practice by creating her 5th deliverable, the first draft of her annotated bibliography.
So this week is going to be a lot of heavy lifting, right? So rather than going through the slides, actually, I think what we're going to do is get straight into the actual work itself. Start a new thread in Kimi. Upload that document that you have prepared for the links. And then instruct Kimi to confirm that it has direct access to the full documents specified in each of those links.
At first glance, this might look like a simple, straightforward task, but as we'll see, without clear guidance and well-designed prompts, it quickly becomes far more complex than it appears.
Why don't we start by asking Copilot to confirm that it can view all of the links in the attached document. Okay, good. So now next is ask it whether it has direct access to the full document in each of these links. Because sometimes the links lead to like a paywall, right? So we want to ensure that there's full access.
It says it cannot bypass paywalls.
The challenge Angelina runs into is that her AI assistant cannot open or read the actual articles behind the links on her source list, which makes it impossible for the AI to generate accurate summaries or proper annotations. Instead of analyzing real content, the system would have to guess based on only titles or URLs, which is exactly what we want to avoid in a professional annotated bibliography. For anyone not used to working closely with AI, this is a very common trap, assuming that pasting a list of links is enough, and in reality, the AI needs carefully designed prompts that feed it key excerpts. Without that, you risk shallow, generic, or even incorrect annotations that don't reflect the actual documents.
Angelina, again, same thing. Open a fresh chat in Kimi. Okay. Attach the document and then ask Kimi to extract all the links first. That's the first step. Okay. So next, ask Kimi to list all of the URLs that work. Oh dear.
Another common issue occurs. Kimi is unable to verify the links due to the chat getting too long. But the important thing to remember is to be patient and find alternative ways to address the issue. Let's take a look at how our mentor deals with this unexpected issue.
Maybe the only way is to basically break them up into separate batches, so we don't do it all at one go.
Okay.
You have 50 over one. You have 50 over of them, right?
Be okay if I just do it manually. So I think that might be faster.
No, but even if you do it manually, Angelina, what we need to do next is for AI to extract all the data for you. So we can't, eventually we need it to have access anyway. So the only way is perhaps, like I said, break it up into batches and let it search. Okay, when it finishes, Angelina, I want you to tell Kimi to provide an annotated bibliography for this document. But as you can see, how sometimes how you prompt the AI will give you different results. I don't know why, but it's always like that. Okay, yeah. Try this. But this is the learning process that we're going through, so don't worry. Okay, good. Okay, so now tell Kimi that you want it to provide an annotated bibliography for other documents as well, which you're going to provide. Okay, do in batches, right? Don't do all 50 first.
Yeah,
This is
I'm doing I'm doing the other 3 from the first group.
Okay, good. Let's take it slowly so that get it warmed up first.
After working through each obstacle and refining her approach, Angelina finally completes the full first draft of her annotated bibliography, covering all 50 of her core sources. What might have taken even an experienced analyst days or weeks of manual searching, reading, and note-taking, she has compressed into a focused sprint by combining structured workflows with AI support. More importantly, she hasn't just produced a list of citations. She now has a living evidence locker, every source clearly documented in APA style, tagged to specific CEW claims, and summarized for relevance. This will become the backbone of her dossier, allowing her to move into drafting with clarity, confidence, and a research foundation that can stand up to professional scrutiny. Now let's hear some final comments from our mentors before wrapping up this week's lesson.
But can you imagine, right, Angelina? Can you imagine that at the end of this whole exercise, what an expert you're going to become? Can you look at all this information? The lawyers, look, I spoke to your dad, I think just a few days ago. I was just telling him that, I talk to the lawyers, they understand the law, but they don't understand the finance. I speak to the bankers, they understand the finance, but they don't understand the law. You speak to the tech guys, all they know is coding, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of this exercise, the whole idea is for you to actually understand the law, the finance, and the tech. You know why I keep saying that when this whole thing is over, you are actually going to be the expert, the subject matter expert for this particular subject matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So look, obviously, it's very complex, and I can understand that you may not be able to understand everything, and we're here to try to help you understand everything to the best that we can. But again, don't be too hard on yourself. You can't understand everything, because even if you understand 80% of this, you are already the subject matter expert. That's all I wanted to say. So put in the best possible effort that you can put forward to try and understand everything. But again, like I said, don't bash yourself up if you don't understand anything. It's very tough. Yeah.
Okay.
But you're getting there. So this is a very good exercise. It's amazing.
In the next episode, Angelina will have to take the next major step, transforming her curated evidence and annotated bibliography into clear professional prose. She'll begin drafting the first full version of her analyst-grade dossier, learning how to translate research into arguments that are ready for real-world scrutiny. Stay tuned as her work evolves from a robust research engine into a publication-ready chapter with the Apex Research Collective.